They don't want to train. They don't want to work out. They want what's easy. I was training with a guy, neighbor of mine, and he used to box. And he would always see me training. He goes, "Man, you still boxing, huh? You still training?" He said, "Man, you get. I see you every morning running, training. You make me want to get back into it." I said, "That's good. I could use some extra work. I could use, if you want to work, we could train. We could, He's, "Oh, I got to get back into it. I got to get back into it. I ain't in shape like you. I ain't been, consistent." I was like, "All right. Well, let me know. I'm around. You see me, hit me up. We could train. We could do something." So he hit me up. We started training. And it was good work. It was good to work with somebody that, used to be consistent or whatever. And pretty well known. So he was like, "Yo, man, I need to get in shape, man. Like, I know what I'm doing when I'm boxing, but he's like, I need to get like you, He's like, I know that's not just what you do." So I was like, "Oh, what you want to learn? Mixed martial arts?" So he was like, "Yeah, I want to get in better shape." He's like, I feel like, he felt like boxing was making him stagnant. Like he wasn't getting any better. And, so I told him, "Let's work." And we trained, and we was rolling, and just teaching them different submissions, different positions. One thing, most boxers ain't used to is being on their back or really being on the ground, which isn't a bad thing because you don't want people to do that type of stuff to you. But the only way to learn is to get on the ground. So we got on the ground and we was rolling, and he didn't really know what he was doing. And I think mentally, he's seeing my skills and what I know, and I think it kind of bothered him, and he felt like he wanted to really test himself with me. I'm practicing with the guy or whatever. So it's like this guy. This happens a lot in training too. You're working with somebody, and obviously when you train, when you get your repetitions in, your reps in, you want to be serious, but you don't want to injure, training partners or injure people who don't even know what they're really doing, or take advantage of people who don't really know what they're doing. But like I said, some people don't really know what they're doing. That's why you got to know what you're doing. And we were rolling, and I got him in a triangle, and he tried to lift me up like a power bomb, and I kind of showed him, like, that's not what necessarily that's not what you want to do. You got pretty much when a guy puts a triangle on you, he's putting his leg, he's using his leg pressure, his momentum from his legs, and obviously his head too, but easy, off the back triangle reversal could easily just be a leg lock. Someone tries to wrap their legs around, you could easily, as that leg comes onto you and is coming to your shoulders or whatever around your neck, you could just stick your leg out, and that's an easy leg lock, arm bar, or even a triangle right back to him. So just teaching them. Also, one way, from the bottom position, that was the top position, a defensive thing you could do. But from the bottom position, a lot of people, when they get the triangles, if they feel as if their opponent is gonna move out or try to move away, what they do is, before they put that triangle on, they try to fish for a hook underneath the legs. So as they're putting the triangle on you, they're looking for that leg to make sure you don't move to the side or anything, to try to get momentum to squeeze out of it or whatever, to escape. But like I said, I was showing them, and most people, you want to lift and slam the person, but once that thing is tight, momentum is momentum. And people know how to take falls. People are training how to fall, how to what if I get slammed, where should my hands be, where all that thing, all those type of things you got to train. And just letting people know, work with somebody, get that work. Sometimes it's difficult because not everybody knows everything, and but that's the beauty of it. That's how you get to learn even more sometimes. I had trainers, people try to put me in bad positions and try to get advantages on me in wrestling and jiu-jitsu, rolling. But if you're doing the right things, if you're deadlifting, if you're squatting, if you're warming up the right way, proper warm-ups, reverse bicycles, practicing how to roll frontwards, backwards, defensive slide, working on your defensive slide, on your back and off your back, standing up, knowing how to stop and go. Like I said, I've trained with a lot of people, got a lot of experience, MMA, mixed martial arts. I trained with a lot of top people around my way at a real young age. And I work with guys, like I said, people who don't even do mixed martial arts. I've worked with them. Boxers, a lot of boxers I know. I would teach them mixed martial arts, teach them some wrestling stuff, locks, positions. So yeah, make them tap. You want to do a submission on somebody, make them tap. Oh wow, look. They took down the Catholic Daughters. Wow. That's new. Giving y'all some content pre-workout. Yeah, if you guys want to train, you guys want to learn, you got to get with people. You got to talk to people in your community. Not everybody going to want to help you, man. These people, some of these people, they don't want you to be as good as them. They don't want you to learn too much. They think that you're not going to say thank you later on and all that good stuff. Let me tell y'all something. All the people I've ever wanted to say thank you to, all the people I've ever looked up to, studied, they've all came around and said thank you or congratulations, So keep doing your thing and you might get a thank you from me, a personal thank you from me one day. And all those other people you look up to. Some people say, oh, you shouldn't idol people, you shouldn't look up to people too much, That person that you admire or that person you look up to, one day, you never know, you don't know what's going on in their life, so you don't know if welcome you with open arms, or if they welcome you in. So don't be discouraged if that person doesn't like you or doesn't want to work with you, because that's part of it. That's part of the whole process. Figuring out who's really good for you, At least you got that down. At least you know who's good for you and who's not. So don't be discouraged, don't be ashamed. And things are gonna go down. Like I said, people gonna want to train with you. They're gonna say you the best. They might want to keep you around for your money. They might want to keep you around just because of your work, just because you bring people into the gym, whatever. You gotta know what's what. You gotta know when to stop doing certain things. Sometimes it's okay to go in a gym and help other people, whatever. But you really gotta be in that gym for yourself. Nowadays, you could tell a lot of the coaches are frowning upon talent. They're jealous of talent. These coaches, they see talent, and instead of saying, we can get this guy working with him and him, they want to, it's a shame, but it's like grown adults snickering around with little kids behind their back and in their ear, when they least expect it, trying to lie, and, just treating people bad. That's what they're doing. A lot of these coaches, they don't care about your kids. They just bragging about themselves, thinking they got all the power and control. I could beat them up with all these sit-ups. I could beat them up. These coaches don't care about really anybody. These businesses, police, all that. They all working for somebody in their minds, and that's their problem. None of them got the mentality to be free. The whole point is to work, study, and obtain freedom. You put in the right work, you do what you're supposed to be doing, you should be able to do what you want to do. That's how it works. You do the right thing, you treat people good, you do what you want. That's how it works. That's how life's supposed to work. I'm telling you, a lot of people I see nowadays constantly making excuses on why they need to keep making money. Greedy people. My family. My. How much is enough? How much really does it take to make a person satisfied or make a person feel secure in life? That they don't got to steal from people. They don't got to scam from people. They don't got to keep selling themselves. How much does it take? Because a lot of this extra stuff in this world is stupid. People got clocks. Why are we making new clocks? We got a sun that tells time. Why we need watches? That's how I'm looking at it. Bunch of unnecessary clusters. A lot of these rich people are making, and then they think everything revolves around money. Using, spending money, building stuff just to break it, just to spend money. Making storage units, warehouses, whatever. Bunch of money on stuff we don't even need.